Hello, this is wmpyr. I'm here to talk about self-defense against a knife-wielding attacker. So this bad guy has a knife, right? And there's a lot of methods out there. There's a lot of techniques, a lot of different ideas. And rather than going into specifics like that, I want to share with you guys one theory, okay? And this one theory that you could use, you could implement whatever style it is that you do, and it can greatly help you. And I'd go even further and say that if you don't use this theory, you can definitely get killed. So this theory is extremely, extremely a must, right? And it's a very simple theory. What is it? All it is that techniques where you grab the opponent, okay? And you're doing, I don't care if it's a disarm, a wrist lock, some kind of joint lock. It could be a takedown. It could even be a throw, whatever it is, okay? If it's a grabbing move, all of those that I demonstrated right now are grabbing moves. You gotta grab their arm, okay? So since all the grab moves, we'll put them in one bundle, need to be done in grappling range. Need to be done while you're grappling. Okay? To me, honestly, that's just like, it's like common sense. All right? That's super common sense. However, just look up on YouTube, knife defense, and you'll see a whole bunch of different, I don't care what style, what instructor, whatever, okay? And you're going to see people demonstrating this kind of stuff when they're not in grappling range, okay? So they're not in a grappling situation, but they're trying to do these moves, or they're teaching you to do it, okay? So that tells me that either this person has no idea what a real combat situation is like, or they don't know the difference between practice and real life. In practice, that's fine. You're trying to learn the moves, so the ranges might be thrown out the window, so you can just practice the moves. Okay, I get it. That's fine, I learn the same way, I teach the same way. But when it comes to practical application, you need to follow this rule. It's a simple rule. It's a simple theory. If you're going to use grabbing moves, it needs to be done in grappling range. This is grappling range. So if you're not like this or like this or like this, if you're not like that, you shouldn't be even trying that stuff, okay? So if the bad guy is stabbing at you like this, or he's slashing at you like this, that is not grappling at all. That's more like striking, okay? That's a lot closer to what a boxer or a kickboxer is going to be doing to you, okay? Boom, boom, okay? That's what's coming at you. So think of that as striking range. So if the bad guy has a knife and he looks like he's going to come attack you like this, you are not in grappling range. That is closer to striking range. That is striking range, okay? So don't be thinking, okay, I'm going to grab his arm and I'm going to do a disarm, or I'm going to throw him, or you shouldn't be thinking that. It's very, very, very difficult, extremely difficult to do a grabbing move against someone who's basically doing this to you, okay? Who's doing this kind of thing to you. It's very, very difficult. You're gonna have to end up here. So from here, you can do that stuff. You can go into a throw, you can go into a joint lock, you can go into some kind of disarm, okay? But from out here, and he's throwing these crazy, big swings and stuff like that, very difficult. The percentage is extremely low. It might rely on things like this guy has to suck immensely, or, just ridiculous stuff like that. So it's a good rule, good theory to follow. It's not about do the techniques work or they don't work, and is that style BS or what? No, it's about timing. That's all it is. So I'm not saying the techniques don't work. I'm saying It's all about the timing, when you use the techniques. So all of those techniques, that whether it's a disarm, a joint lock, a throw, or or a takedown, whatever, those kind of grabbing moves need to be done in grappling range. And in the same way, right here, if I have a knife and this guy has my arm grabbed on the wrist for, maybe I was taking it out and he caught me and boom, he grabs a hold of my wrist. Right here, I can't do the angles of attack, right? I can't do this because he's pushing my arm down. So that's not going to happen. Or if he grabs a hold of my arm like this and he's coming into me, I can't do heaven 6. Okay, so it's the same idea that's reverse. Okay, so those are striking moves, angles of attack, heaven 6 are striking moves. I can't do it if he's doing this to me. It's the same idea, because I want the space. I want to be in striking range to do that stuff. Boom, 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 or boom, 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 right? So it's the same logic on both ends. Okay, so grabbing moves need to be done in grappling range. Super simple. That's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.